finding a kill. Wait. Are they teabagging Koro? Clutchy! They're gonna teabag Koro. Oh, no, wait, they're gonna camp Koro's body? Wait, okay. I don't know what Kangaroo are doing. They're having fun with it, though, still. Oxen going to be low. We're just gonna have to play this far line. It's gonna be smoked off, Snowman. Shots coming in. Easy out of the sight. Dart goes deep. Dart goes better. Oh my god, the jump shot from Easy. Spike will go down. Jungle's looking for taps. He's found it through the wall. He's going to be dethroned and railed. Sheriff picked up, but Sheriff's shot's not being found. Sicko to find that third bit of it now. I don't know if it's BM or Kanga having fun. You never know. Fortunately, you can see the frames drop again. Apologies, guys. Again, my net's a bit on the fritz. It's been that way all season, and hopefully it hasn't been too bad so far this stream. But Kanga, rough start, but sign of life. They needed that pistol very, very much so. Vandals now for a few, Spectres as well. Bliss might be stacking this A side and looking to get aggressive too. Rotsky has been known to get very far forward and up in the mix. Easy is going to be res. They're going to be healed. They're not going to be long for life. It would seem in this eco. They'll give it up just like that to Kanga. Fourth round goes on the board. And you can see why they've decided to force those Vandals into it. They wanted to get that round done and dusted. And quick like that, they found 4. But Bliss, they have guns. Now, they have Vandals. And, well, if they take this, I hate to see Kanga's hopes of this round. Kanga, they're going to need this one just like they needed pistol. It's a very, very important round. Rifles v rifles. No ults available for either side. Clutchy's close to his. Updraft and dash towards the top of Tube. I respect it from Easy. He's playing a little bit more cautious. Jungle has been pinged out towards this yellow box. They're going to know he's here. Toxic Orb comes out. Jungle finds that first. Spike actually dropped. Needs to be careful though. There's a player wrapped around the backline. It's Koro. And Bliss now await the cavalry. Freshness has taken another towards middle. 2 in the side and 1 over towards this kitchen side. Easy takes another. Clutchy's gonna have to move quick. Greg's now a little bit worse for wear. He's stuck in the yellow box though. He's able to make it doable. 1v1. It's Greg B. Freshest. Slow up comes out. The jiggle comes in. Razor sharp and not faltering. What we want to see from Kanga now. Very well played 1v1 there by Greg. A very impressive second kill there towards the Snowman, I have to say. 5 now out of 10. Bliss, it would seem, maybe more attack-sided on Icebox than they would have thought. When we look at the Northern Lights shining down on these Kanga players on their attack side. I have to give credit to Clutchy and Greg. Now starting to come alive in this second map. Easy. He's going to be pinged on the recon. He's going to be covered by the smoke, though. He's looking for a potential play to push forward. Clutchy almost losing life. Walk out from yellow, though. Loses life to jungle. And there's a few more players in the midst. Very nice 1-for-1. Major tries to make it 1-for-2. But what can they do? Kanga have rifles, but Bliss have Spectres and Sheriffs to work with here. They're looking for more kills, but snap padding Sicko. Looking for this ace, and he will find it. Sicko able to come alive here with the rest of Kanga. Eco for Bliss. And Sicko with the ace. Very, very nicely played. Now has the Hunter's Fury. That brings it into play. And brings the potential for more rounds starting to come into play. This is a comeback on the horizon. 4 rounds straight attack. Hunter's Fury available from the shadows too from Greg. But Bliss have ultimates. They've got things to work with. Let's be cautious of the Tube peak. They have to be cautious of this A. Ult comes out towards the spawn. Hunter's Fury comes into play. Trying to sneak it deep, it would seem. But eat it. But it's kills going the way of Kanga. Very nice shot from Major. Hunter's Fury now being pulled by... You see Sicko pinged on the dart. Jungle comes out and Jungle's take 2. Looking for more. The res comes into play. Very brave one out in the open. Finally, it's around to Bliss. They deny it from spiraling too far out of control. 11 on the board, 1 away from match point, and the res and the Hunter's Fury only expended in that round. We now have the Empress, we have the Viper's Pit, we have Ronsky still going off a treat. 26 kills for this young phenom. I believe just turned 17. I believe a few days ago from his Twitter again. Happy belated birthday to Ronsky. And this appeared to be his happy belated birthday gift. Bliss playing on another level of form this evening as the lockdown already put into play. Precious now needs to be cautious. Koro is going over the top and down under, finding 3. Needs to be careful there though. Ronsky, the man we speak on, the young phenom. As the ult comes out, the ult will dissipate. Kanga have found themselves a plant. I doubt Bliss are gonna opt to go for it. They don't have as much money as they would like after winning that last round. Kanga started to spiral it, and well, they're gonna continue, potentially put this comeback on the board. Ice cold first half for Bliss, but warmer weather, it would seem. A change in seasons for Kanga. Of course, if you don't know, Bliss, formerly Fun Crew, actually a pretty solid team. Very unknown for quite a while, but Ronsky, he's not unknown. His name being known in this server. Ice cold, ice in his veins. 7-11 though, Kanga. As you know, though, Bliss, formerly Fun Crew, got their start in the ROV. If you don't know, the Fortress Melbourne Rise of Valor Ignition series. Made it all the way to the group stage, unfortunately had a bow out. That was with Thang and TSR, I believe. Thang now a sub. TSR no longer with us, but still remembered in spirit for these Fun Crew players. No, bringing in Major from the old Advanced / Control lineup, and well, he's been doing some magical things. Ronsky able to trade out the sins of easier. Oh my god, razor sharp. Clean with it. Here. Surgical, one would say. Finding another evening it up. Jungle. He's towards this yellow box. Here's the plant come in. Greg's not going to see him on the peak. The player's still in spawn. It's Sicko over towards attacker spawn. Flushed out by the paranoia. Ronsky's gonna have to go huge with these knives. Res not available. Sicko in a good line here. Ronsky power peek in his corners, power peek in his lines. He's got Freshest to back him up, but now he doesn't have him anymore. Sicko over in middle collects another to the grave. Kanga take 8. Of course, a bit of history about Kanga if you don't know. The former Rip and Tear roster looking to make a splash in their first season of EVO. 4 of the 5 players still in this roster. Greg, Koro, Lukey. Just recently adding Clutchy and Sicko. 4 to 3 from the Rip and Tear days. Former CS prodigies. I'm looking to make a splash here still. Haven't had their moment of brilliance yet in Valorant. All had star-studded careers over in CS though. Call them Valorant players. This game's been almost out a year, and these players have been almost playing competitively for about a year. Ronsky with 30 kills, though. I still have to say I'm on the lookout for a little bit more. What does Ronsky still have to bring to the table? Kanga still have to be cautious. They have rifles, they have ults, they have everything they could ever want in this round. But they have sheriffs and confidence behind the side of Bliss. Comeback, though, starting to mount. Ronsky. Gonna be spotted out towards the back line here. Still faking this A hit. Sicko going for it. Koro as well. But it's over at B. The rest of the Kanga go. The spike will be dropped. Though, easy. Flex upon a first kill in middle. Have to be cautious though, Clutchy's up in kitchen. He's gonna spot the first player underneath him though. He's gonna hear the footsteps. Jungle bangs it. Shot comes out. It's a mid-hold of proportions. Major's on the flank line of his life. Precious looking for a little bit of a hole here in the defense and the attack. Ronsky's gone through that wall. Precious takes that kill. What is going on? Chaotic to say the least. Sicko now towards the spawn side. He looks for it. Jungle though is wrapping around beautifully. And Major's going to take another. What has happened? Spike has gone down. It's Lukey 1v3. Now Viper's pit to come on in though. Lukey! You can't do it like that. Bliss! They're not going to expect him from the yellow box. And that's why I had him on the camera. Lukey pitted to win a 1v3 and he does it so beautifully. Kanga 9-11. 11-9 Bliss. Still can't seem to close it out after such a heavy first half. Still 30 kills on the board, but it is Kanga now starting to light it up and looking like a different team that started this first half. They're molded into heroes. Eco round, though, for Bliss. It's a very nice wall from Precious. It's a nice potential peek from a Pipeline. Slow Orb comes out, teleporting out towards the deep side of spawn. Greg's actually going to let that go off. Now Jungle up close is able to trade it. Clutchy though with knives in hands. Removing a few players. Major taking another on the flank. He's actually looking for a little bit more. Goro's taken. Now Clutchy. And it's Clutchy with knives. It's Clutchy to pull him out and a right click to come into play. Lukey now in the clutch again, it would seem, but he's not long for world. He's not long for this realm. His soul taken from his body by Major. It's 12 on the board, but still, this is anyone's game. This is Icebox. Now at 10-5, Ronsky has 30 kills, but Kanga is still somehow able to find these rounds. It's match point. Of course, this is Bliss's map pick, if you don't know. Very coveted and very tried and tested team on a map such as Icebox. But we look at it in the score lines. 30 kills for Ronsky, 20 for Jungle, 16 for Major, 16 for Clutchy, 16 for Sicko. I have to say, I'm impressed again by the sober play coming out of this man here, Sicko. Been nutty with it. And oh my god, they go unchecked. Major, the Emperor pops away, dismisses to safety. Ronsky to hold the cross, drops Spike out in the open. Bliss feeling comfortable now holding B. They're cautious. It's another evaporated. Ronsky's going off a treat. Jumps across to the box. Tries to land a quick one on the Sicko. He's gonna have to reload. Drops the cloud burst to keep himself safe. Spots out Lukey. It is a showreel performance. Easy takes that final kill. And Ronsky and Bliss finally taking Icebox here. That was very, very close to being a comeback though. I give props to Kanga. Looking a little bit more warmed up, but on fire, setting up the scoreboard. A treat here. 33 kills, an economic rating of 138. 13-9. Bliss are going to take second map, and they're going to take a 2-0 lead in this series. Split is up next. Guys, Hopefully you've enjoyed what you've heard so far this evening. Don't go anywhere though. We've got more LPL Summer Cup Legends action coming to you very, very soon. It's going to be our third map of Split. It's going to be Kenga's map pick now, and they're looking along the rights of the last two. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that browser. Grab yourself a snack. We'll be back very soon with our Let's Play Live Summer Cup Legends. It's Bliss versus Kenga. Well, Overpower Strike leaving this one to maybe a bit more chances. Lakers up close, gets all 5 with dash up for Scrawl. Kevin deep though, almost collateral. Wallbang though, no scope from Kevin on the Scrawl. Major needs to block something big. He snuck himself into the site. He's able to get the second on the Yakuza. Now needs to isolate these duels. He's cautious. Gang misses. No way. Major might have done it, and he does. Composed and the rest of his teammates now need to go huge. Reloaded, walks himself into that smoke. Composed swings out wide, up on short. Lakers takes that shot. Composed lands another to the face. It's a fourth on the Lakers. What is going on from Mindfree right now? Composed tucked in the corner, and Composed will win it out. And now it's left to Easy in a 1v3. Not going to be expected in an angle like that. He finds 2 of his own. Easy with some sharp shots with chicken leg towards long. Easy goes to the peak, down to 30 bullets now. Back on the headshots. Easy making it look clean and cut right now. Shot dart the CC. Peek out from Dinky though. He's not going to win it. Easy's going to clutch it. Mates the door. He shoots it out. He'll teleport to heaven. He's got himself to safety. And he can play for the wide swing now. He spots the first onto the door. Now one towards the generator. Flash comes out wide here. Tap comes in from Ander. Now he's on top of the generator. Koro's dropped his way in, and Ander's not going to expect it. Been detained too here. Zept holds the flank line. Oh my god. Quick flicks, quick taps. There's a start ball on in. Relapse takes that first duel. Relapse now, and Pears trying to hold it down though. Greg's able to jiggle around that pillar. Relapse needs to find that kill, but he doesn't. Stim is tossed. He will be flushing out the U-Haul. Actually not going to expect him in this position, and he might have just wrapped on, and he will find it. Jungle. Dash forward. They catch Clutchy out. Another shot. Stocks gets 3. Somehow Major doesn't check it though. Ronski is on for 3 with the knives already. Drops down. Gets a 3rd and a 4th onto Jordan. Now he's going to peek the door. Rice has the lineup. It's been pinged out. Exile's going to be shot down. Now the tackles come out again. He's going to light him up. Rice! He needs to be careful with the flank though. Clutchy does check it. Steve is still there as well. Now Clutchy versus Trung again. 1v1, but it's Clutchy to win it out. It's in his name. Oh, we might be seeing a repeat scenario though. Wall comes out. Oh, he's so brutal to shoot through everything here. Major with the bigger brain, the bigger play. Not really much Mindfree can do. I don't know if he saw it though. He sees the showstopper pulled. Oz Rhino a little bit too high. Ronski sitting upon his throne, it would seem. Sees, Ronski, no! Gets Psycho midair, goes for the last player there, and he flicks onto it. The show-stopping performance from Ronski. And we are back live into it. Just a moment, guys. We're, of course, going to go into our third and, well, some would say our final map, but of course, it's a best of 5. Kenga with their hopes on the line of a Let's Play Live Summer Cup Legends Championship. Bliss taking it, of course, 13-8, and then a 13-9 there on Icebox. Now we're on Split. It's Kenga's map pick, and, well, it's going to be lock-ins to come in already very, very quickly for the side of Bliss. Wasting no time. It's Major now to the Rays, and his duelist play has been absolutely filthy, to say the least, this series. Ronski going to be on the Reyna. We haven't seen that out of him yet. Easy is going to be on the Sage. We haven't seen this composition. We haven't seen, actually, much Split come out of Team Bliss. This is a very, very cheeky setup here for the side of Kenga, though it's Sicko going to be on the Breach. It's going to be Greg on the Brimstone. Koro back to the Sage. Clutching out of the Rays. And Lukey now to the Cypher. This is what we want to see here. A bit of a composition swap up. And hopefully some signs of life from Kenga. We had a bit in that last map of Icebox. But it was all the side of Bliss putting up a storm. 33 kills for Ronski. If I have to give an MVP off of those 2 maps alone already, it's Ronski for me easily. Any day of the week. And again, I give props to his IGL freshest has been doing some sensational stuff. And again, I give a credit and a shout out to their lovely manager, Dapsy, I believe. I don't know if there's a coach on board just yet. Edge, I don't know if you're the coach or not, but Bliss have been reworked into a complete monster. Fortunately, we didn't get to see them. They bowed out early in the Nova Invitational. The Order Nova Invitational, if you missed it. That was Order taking their own tournament, but it was very, very close. Kanga, I believe, making it all the way to the semis, but bowed out in a bit of a grudge match, I have to say, from Mindfreak. Fortunately, though, Kanga were able to take the better of Mindfreak in the semis in the Summer Cup. That's why they're here facing down Bliss, but one would think, what if Mindfreak are in this position? They like to play split as well. The walk up now to A. They're cautious of it. Precious is going to be holding, trying to find some bullets through smoke. Trying to find some bullets through the fray. Mage drops a paint shell's close range. He's looking for Clutchy. There's too much util though being dumped. The site is overtaken by the side of Bliss. Play towards the ramp wrap. Jungle? Needs to be cautious. Double tap Dink. Does not expect Sicko though. Sicko's gonna miss his bullets. Major finds that. Jungle with a nice trade. Major now in a 1v1 against Clutchy. Paint shells popped. Doesn't gonna find Clutchy. Now the Raze v Raze. Major versus Clutchy, and Major on top all day of the week. And a nice 3 to find Pistol now in this A rush from the side of Bliss. You can type Raze Diff in the chat. He's feeling hot and heavy. He's feeling pumped right now. .1-0 lead and a 1-0 start. Yeah. Well, the side of Bliss, and they're going to be happy and willing to keep this lead going. They've got Spectres and such to work with. To the Pistols only on this Kanga side. Easy with the Judge. Trying to lay down the judgment. These Kanga players. Slow walk comes out. Double tap. You have to look to it. It's always the Judge player. Yeah, it's easy this time. It's not Rodsky. They continue to push forward. They are not letting up right now. Sicko down to 27 points of HP. Trying to play the head glitch angle, but not long for life. Ronsky again starting it off hot. 2, 1, and 3 this time. No Major as dipping his toes in the kill feed. It's a 2-0 lead and a 2-0 start in this map. Of course, guys, this is the best of 5. The graphics wouldn't say so. We're missing a little bit more of a, I don't even know what to call it. The HUD. We're missing a little bit of the HUD. Again, apologies. It's 2-0 lead. 3rd map of the series. This is Kanga's map pick. They've already lost one. Ascent, if you missed it, 13-8. Bliss were able to take it. And then a convincing Icebox start, but not a convincing finish, 13-9. Bliss were able to take that map, and that's why we're on split already. Very, very well played from the side of Bliss. And looking for bonus. Yeah, Judge, double tap easy. This gun needs to be nerfed, man. It's too strong. Even half tagging Koro. Easy's done more than enough. The heal comes in the play. This is bonus for Bliss. They're still looking for a little bit more. Looking for the cherry on top. 100% in their bonus rounds so far, I believe, this series. Well, the peak comes out. Mage is able to find 1 kill. But they have to be cautious. Lonsky's out on the rafter. That's Freshest on the longest flank of his life. Lukey's cautious of it, though. I have to give him credit. Knows there's a player now towards the flank line. Lukey, well read. Still got the brain on him. Still got the discipline.
30 seconds left.
Jungle with no charges. Only smoke. Cover the potential B wrap, but they're not moving. They're just gonna hold out A main and wait for Bliss to peek into them. That's a first round, no bonus this time for Bliss. Kanga are feeling good about it. And of course, feeling good about their well-played Icebox. Almost close. No cigar. One round. But that means Bliss just get to guns a little bit quicker. They're not going to bother with bonus. Vandals, Phantoms, ults available for Major. And we've seen some crazy things happen. I'm pointing back to one of the first times we got to see Split in a very competitive sense. I'm calling way back, though, to the Order Valorant Open. Way back when the game first begun. A player like Plix showed us the extents that you can bring this Raze to. Of course, Blast Packs and the Showstopper. Paint Shell's a ton of util that this Raze really brings to the table. Side of Kanga, though, they're leaving it a little bit late in this one. Again, towards A they go. Bliss a little bit confused. Precious has all the util set up for it. And Easy might be peeking into death in just a minute. He's going to C2. But he won't be seeing red just yet. Jungle up on top of the rafter. Is somehow able to limp away to safety. Goes for the ult. Showstopper pulled by Clutchy. The Blast Packs have got him up here. Ronsky blind to right there from the breach utility. And Ronsky looking for a little bit more. Not quite find it. He's hunting. 7 HP for Easy. He probably wants to stay alive. Heal up his teammates. Keep them well and good. Kanga, though, have taken his ace site. And they're set up very nice post-plant positions. You can see 2 in the back of sights. Lukey, Greg. And it's going to be Jungle. Find Koro. Showstopper pull, though. Jungle coming out to play their wallbang shot to Greg. What just happened now? Lukey again in the clutch scenario. We've seen him time and time again on a map like Split. Very, very favored. The spike will go down, and he's able to find it. Well read and well played by Lukey. I applaud it. Sensational stuff. Very passive play. Secures the neural theft. Secures Kanga that second. 2-2. Eco. Sorry, that was a buy for the side of Bliss. Now Eco around to come out from them. But it's even for once. It's not Bliss going off to a riveting start. Fresh just even taking a ton of damage there. Bit of a brunt of utility from Clutchy. Smoke now to come out. Oh no, the Bucky is now in a play for Easy. Rotate over. Cautious of this mid play. Greg, sorry, Koro on the stage yet again, and I have to say, Bliss, very, very brave. Putting Easy in a position like this, but you know, it's Eco around. What can they do? I like, though, Kanga's starting to adapt to how Bliss want to play it. And they know that the morale and the confidence is at an all-time high. They're 2-0 in the series already. They're feeling confident about their peaks and confident about their play. Bliss. Pre-fight of the box. They know there's going to be a player here. They're going to know there's a player playing close. Trigger discipline not going to pay off. A little bit too little too late. Shot comes out. Neural theft comes in. Spending ultimates, but you have to say they are right for them. Straight at the throat. Judge comes out from Ronsky. Sicko has gotten up in heaven. He might find Jungle here, though. Jungle with a swift shot and a swift tap to the dome. Sends Sicko back down to earth. Feeling elated. Right, Jungle. First Clutchy. Ronsky has been spotted on the cross. We're going to retrieve that Vandal. He has to be cautious, though. He still thinks Kango here. Clutchies. Far forward. Pressed. We'll take that first shot. Ronsky's just playing for exits. And he's just playing to take away guns. I respect this from Ronsky. Has the Empress available, looking for that Vandal. Tries to find Oro decapitates him as he swings. 3 now on the board for Kanga, and what you want to see now to start off their attack side of split. Very, very strong hits towards A. They swap it up. They go to B this time. Only eco though for Bliss. They're back to the rifles, and they have a fair few ultimates now to work with. One away from the lockdown. Empress, res from the shadows available. But minimal setup at this A is what I'm seeing. Bliss, maybe giving a little bit too much respect to the side of Kanga. The B comes out. Jungle's still able to find one. And quick rotation to come in. Res comes out. Mage just banged against the wall though. Can't really do anything. His hope in that round gone in the blink of an eye. They're not going to expect Ronski though in this position. Does he hold it? His trigger discipline though isn't going to pay off. They do check him. Lukey, smarter than ever on this A hit. Kanga now hopping slowly but surely back into this game. Slowly but surely back into the series overall. Fresh just now to face down 5 members. Make it 4 as Clutchy will fall. Double swing to come out. I like this from Kanga. They're starting to read it. They start to play together. They start to put their presence and make it be felt by Bliss. No ults expended in that round. And now the res available for Fresh. Sorry, not Fresh. Steve played Sage last round. It's easy this time. And of course, if you don't know, and you're wondering why we're not seeing easy on Sova, Sova, not a great pick on a map like Split. Learned this the hard way. Tried to run it many a time in my own competitive matchmaking, but of course, Sova just not a viable pick. Not very poignant for darts, I would say. Bombot comes out. Precious, though, does have this judge. Trying to lay down some hell. Plays close. Respected, though. Clutchy, very nice jiggle to come out. And now major spots across the site. Now towards the default pillar. Now sees the swing come out from a few too many members of Bliss. Few too many members of Kanga, sorry. Bliss now with jungle. Steal away a gun. Gets one. Greg taken. Kanga are looking good now and looking alive in this series for once. 5-2 now on their attack side of Split. A map that used to be very defender-sided, of course. If you don't know, in the last few patches, I speak last few patches, of course, that was a while ago now. But, you know, they've opened up B main. It's a little bit more, well, attacker-oriented. You're able to swing a little bit wider. Also opened up mid quite a bit. The vent open for taking, and well, Bliss starting to show some adaptability over at A, but Kanga, they can go B. They just feeling cheeky, feeling calm. Set up for the B hit. The bomb bot comes out, shot out though. Rolling Thunder comes into the site. Freshest though denies the walk up. He's gonna peek on the Clutchy. No one watching the default line, it would seem, as now the walk up comes in. Jungle able to line up to himself. What is going on from Kanga? They're all cautious of the wall, but Bliss able to find it all the back of some default swings. Kanga a little bit slow to that take. Bliss will punish. 3-5. Now on a score line. A much needed round though for Bliss, if you can see it in the money. Kanga would appear they've invested in crypto. Their stonks at an all-time high. 2 ults available. Rolling Thunder expended in that last round. Not going to pay off for them. Looking over at the lurk at A. You can see Bliss starting to adapt the way Kanga play. Wall goes out. He's going to be paint shelled. Showstopper's pulled by Clutchy. He's going deep into ropes. Easy still cautious of mid. They fall it back. Showstopper flies. Doesn't land. Clutchy Gonna have to have other plans. Easy now over towards this B site. He's able to take one from Heaven. The back of a very nice cheeky wall. Swarm now triggered. They deny the walk up at the moment. He's gonna peek on in. Fresh just able to take another kill. He's able to take a retribution. 1 for 1 there. Spike will go down default. Wrap now to Heaven. And wrap towards Spawn here. 1B main. Major do this all himself. Can you try and fall back? Cautious of the Heaven peak though. They're not going to expect it. Major in the right line, the right angle. The res pulled. Now it's Sicko. Up on top of Heaven though. Jungle decapitates. Will captivate. Take Bliss to a 4th round here. Very, very sharp stuff to come out though. I very much like that. I don't know. That was it was an interesting retake there, but Major finding and exploiting the holes now in this Kanga attack. Rallying numbers. Four to 5. And Kanga, they set their sights on A this time. It's over the site. Ults though available for like 4 of the 5 members of Bliss. Ronski, unfortunately, no Empress. And Clutchy. Cheeky little bounce comes out. Here comes the party. Showstopper synced on top of Goro. Top stand to right. Underneath the Heaven. They're looking for another swing over in the A Heaven though. Towards the tower, it's easy. Actually gonna drop the wall. I was thinking about it. There it is, the wall. Nice little off angle. Puts himself down a rope and what's for a potential rotate? This is Kanga again playing towards A main and looking for a bit of an over aggressive push inside of Bliss, but I think Bliss started to adapt to it though. It's the first kill being found on Oronsky in the site. Age comes out. Jungle still in this site. Kanga still trying to hit it, it would seem.
30 seconds left.
Bliss thinking about peak, but they have to play it smart and safe. Lukey, first point of contact will be found. Major taken and delivered. Orbital goes, the res comes in. Jungle just needs to hold down the mouse 1, it would seem, but he's not able to find it though. Quick kills in quick succession for the side of Bliss, and they're able to find them all from up in Heaven. And Kanga now down to 5 to the 5 of Bliss. Even scoreline here on Split. You can see why these teams not very tried and tested on some of these maps. Bliss, haven't seen them play Split in quite a little while. And of course, 5 to 5. We look at our scoreline. It's 10 and 6 for Lukey. Neural Theft again available. And he's been quite crucial in this Kanga resurgence. In a map like this, and a map like Icebox, he went absolutely huge. Still get to see much from Sicko and Greg. Of course, the utility players, but it's going to be an interesting one. All goes high for the side of Easy. Spray comes in though. It's all G wrote there and Easy in that round. Bliss, no Ronsky. Looking for the flank on. He's able to get it. He's able to peek into a second dismisses the safety. Very, very well played. The knowledge be known and freshest over in the site. He knows Sicko's dropped. There's a player up in Heaven. He's not able to find it. Traded by Greg and Clutchy. Jungle needs to be cautious. Oh, he's bonked against Clutchy. He's just the better player and the quicker to the draw. Bullets come out. Greg able to find it. Greg now in the 1v1 against Jungle, and he will win it. Greg, a player we didn't expect to see come alive in that round, but a player we needed to see from Kanga. Very, very well played for all. Greg. Kanga able to take back a lead though. They had this one 5-2. It's now 6-5, 5-6. An even first half here in our third map. Of course, the last round of the half, will we see Bliss even it up. It's a take coming in again side of Kanga, but they're just sending numbers this time, and the peaks are coming in from the side of Bliss. It's freshest, able to trade 2. Needs to be cautious though. Ronski from Sewer gonna be taken out by Seko. Lockdown though denies this push for just a little bit from Kanga. They're looking still to find freshest though. He's looking to find these kills. He's gonna be slow orbed out. Teleport taken towards the back of the site. Jungle needs to be cautious though. Kanga are gonna know it. They're gonna wallbang it. Mage is on the flank. He's able to take a kill of his own. Kanga turn tail once again. This is very hot and cold, to say the least. Or is going to be holding B push. Mage on the rotation. A. He's second guessing himself. He can see it. Pulls his knife out. Thinks about going back towards B. Kanga making footsteps. This is a push. Cautious of Sewer. Major knows it now. Footsteps come out. Loki's on the peak. Loki on the swing though. Major with good paint shells. Does deadly damage. This is doable for jungle now. There's 2 players low HP. Heal available though for Koro. Who does he give it to? Does he give it to him or his teammate? Selfless Koro. Gives it to Greg. Greg has the orbital to play for. And jungle has the world to play for. 7-5 or 6-6. Well, we see it. Jungle, known for his clutch percentage. He's spotted the shoulder. He's not able to take that duel though. He knows his blade towards elbow. Knows there's going to be one in the back of the site. Teleports now down in on top of the slow orb. 2 players have wrapped around through screens here. They don't see him. Jungle doesn't see them either. The wrap around the ring and the Rosie. Pocket full of posies. A tissue. Jungle might be falling down, but he lines them up. He doesn't have the time. Unfortunate, it would seem, in that last one. Give the tissues to Bliss. 5-7. Kanga are able to take that half there on split on their attack side, but now I'd be scared if I'm them. Bliss, a dominant attack side, a dominant defense side. They've been dominant across the board. It's a little quiet in this one. Ronski, the player we speak about, young phenom for this Bliss side. Been doing marvelous things in the service so far. I'm looking to see a little bit more of that creation come into play. One would call him a king. Is that a mustache too? Mustache on the teacup. Very, very nice. Peek though towards a immediate wall. Immediately going to be shot. Now, of course, Clutchy has to be cautious. He's already taken low HP. Blast back Mage's up through heaven. Very clean with the movement. Koro, though, needs to be clean and surgical in the site. He's removed and dispatched Major. Next Clutchy. Paint shells come out to heaven. They're cautious of this screen line, though. Wall shot out. Sicko duel against Ronski. Brave peaks to come out. Major able to take another. That's the utility players. Flash comes out. Right click to easy. They need to be cautious. Jiggling it out and double tapping. Taken out. Sicko, Greg, fall. Pistol again going the way of Bliss. And you look to almost expect them to take this next one. 6, 7, 7-6. Impressive stuff. And a bit of, I say, impressive mental game here for Bliss. Starting 7-5 on a map you're not too familiar with. Very, very rough. They're wandering and wondering about some more rounds here. Kanga, it's going to be eco round for them. Walk up. Last pack isn't going to pay off. Ooh, jungle though has to be careful. Paranoia comes out very nicely blinded and very well timed. Two here. Sicko and Greg yet again. Pistol pulled out. Dink, tap, taken. Traded immediately by Ronski. Bliss have each other's back. 7-7. Scoreline even up yet again for the side of Bliss. Very good at converting their eco into their semi-eco. And a semi-buy round now, fortunately, for the side of Kanga. They're going to have guns invested into this one.
Yeah.
Alarm bot set up outside of this B site. Pushes of a peek. Bliss going to walk it up. High camera for Lukey. Spots the toes and the feet of Ronski. He's going to be pinged out. He saw more, though, than just Ronski. Paint shells come out, and they're not going to check him in that off angle. Lukey for the first kill, though Ronski dismisses now into the site. He needs to be cautious of Rafter. He needs to be cautious, though none of Bliss are even out to help him. Easy. Able to take Lukey finally towards that backside. The swing is, though, going to come out the wall. Though it's jungle to trade it, but it's only jungle left alive. Bliss have played this round a little bit awkwardly on their B hit. Comes out. Oh my god, jungle. There's no way. Sicko towards spawn. Jungle looks away for the moment, but he's going to go for the peek. He does some damage. He's tucked and tapped behind the wall. He teleports himself out. He's over towards A. Sicko needs to make the long con, the long play. Jungle again in the clutch. Look at the stat pad. His 1v1s overall. Teleport out. Sicko's now expecting him towards the ramp. He's underneath. He's under Rafter. Fault line comes. Jungle is going to be concussed. Sicko, does he know it? After shock comes and the swing comes. Well played from Sicko. Forcing the play. A little bit of teabagging action. Kanga need that. 8 now on the board for them on this defense side. No bonus again for Bliss. Split. A little bit rough for them in terms of economy. They haven't had too many good rounds. Very well played from Sicko. Very nice to use the, the aftershock and the fault line to flush Jungle's position. Because, of course, he didn't know where Jungle was. He could have been towards the ramp. And Jungle a little bit too overzealous and a little bit too smart for his own good, it would seem. Seven to 8. Gun round, though, for the side of Bliss. It's going to be judges here. Clutchy and both Koro on these guns. They're trying to do some filthy damage. No, it's only a tap. It's on a Ronski, unfortunately. Traded out by Greg in heaven. Rez comes in the hands. And they're looking for this kill on a Major. He will sneak away to safety. Damage being dealt on Ronski. Everybody lucky to be alive right now from this Evan peak. Aurora still playing close with Judge. Fortunately, they don't have clutchies. Still available. Alright, spots it. Player pushes sight Sicko. With a fault line. Looking for shots on a Major. Major gonna be taken down low. Waiting for the heal again. Easy. Pulls 15 seconds. Just wait it. I'm interested to see both these teams on their attack side playing this ramp heavy setup and almost playing defense on ramp. They don't want to give it up to the defender's side.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds now on the clock. And still over at A. They haven't budged a muscle and neither have Kanga. Greg, Aura, crossfire. That's kill being found. And the fake hasn't been sold. Cora is able to get 2 there with the Judge. Judge meta, it would seem, looking for a 3rd. Jungle now trying to swing it out of his mind. Judge drop in and a fadeaway shot from Easy. Both teams invested in the Judge meta. Of course, 8-8. If you missed the first 2 maps, this is looking a little bit closer from the side of Kanga. 8-8 in this game. No Bliss, though, still with a 2-0 lead in the series overall. 13-8 and 13-9. They took Ascent and Icebox. Now we're on the split, and we're on for a bit of a long con Kanga have ults, but they don't have the economy. This is where Bliss could potentially start to sneak away these rounds. Start to put a lead on the board finally in this game. Been all Kanga so far this half. Camera spotted by Lukey. And they're going to funnel the Util out now towards this B site. Not even going to use the wall to walk up. I respect it. And there it is. Finally comes out. Denies anyone from peekabooing. They haven't got Spike down just yet. They're actually opting to take these fights. Knifed out the wall. Ronski's looking for a little bit more. He's a cherry on the top. We'll find them all. They're not even going to plant the Spike to get the kills. Koro a little bit disheartened about that one. He's a little bit ashamed. Though it's 9 now on the board. It's Jungle this time showing up big for the side of Bliss. And for the side of Kanga, this is their lifeline. This is their map pick. And they're going to need everything in these last few. Otherwise, Bliss might be taking a convincing sweep of this series. Championship point for Bliss. Now, finally in the driver's seat on this map. Orb's going to be picked up. Lukey's thinking about peeking it. But Easy just sends warning shots. There, Clutchy. A good swing. Finding Easy and finding an early pick now for this Kanga side. Fresh is going to fall out. Greg up on top of the rafter. They know Koro's in screens. Both players have been spotted. Ronski now is not going to get the peek there. Greg's actually able to win it. Orbital strike now secured. Jungle over in rope. Smoke goes out. He's just thinking about going through it. 3 players on the other side of this smoke. Major with the balls of steel. Didn't go big in rounds before. Walk through. Those not able to find Koro. Play towards spawn side. Freshers can't spot that wire. They know Freshers is crossed. They were not going to expect Jungle. He needs to flick quickly though. Sicko in an off angle. And it's Freshers in the 1v5. Not a position we've seen from him yet, but he gets the spike down. He's able to get out for the moment. He's able to find a kill. In return, though, Kanga are going to take a 9th round. They're even going to give over the defuse to Lukey, I believe. Yep. No, they all have ults. They give it a Clutchy. Give him the showstopper. They now have 5 ultimates available here for this Kanga side. Bliss. 9-9. Gun still available for them. 2 ultimates only, though. Bliss are staring down an Orbital. They're staring down a Rolling Thunder. Showstopper, Res, Neural Theft. Everything here. If it goes alright, Corey's able to res someone. Give Lukey a kill. That's information for days for the side of Kanga. Bliss are going to have to go huge in these rounds. They're going to have to try and expend the ultimates. Major's going first with blast packs. He's got the showstopper. He's up on top of the wall, actually. Now wraps towards heaven because they can. 1 towards elbow, 1 in sight, 1 towards screen. Kanga giving up heaven control. I respect it. They don't have to play for it. Showstopper now pulled. Sinks it onto Clutch. He knows the player down below. Though it's Koro with the judge. He's looking for another onto Precious. This gun is absolutely broken. So many double kills being found with the judge alone. Now the peak comes out. Easy somehow able to win it. Somehow able to salvage it. Res comes in for Major. They know where that one is and they're holding for it. That's a very, very well read play there by Easy. Lukey was given a corpse. Neural Theft available. Has wrapped out through the rafter. Major, the player to be rezzed, fortunately doesn't have armor and will be falling to a headshot. Lukey 1v2. Teleport into sight. Teleport out. But it's Easy with 4. Easy makes it doable. Bliss staring down 5 ultimates from Kanga. aren't going to be feeling the hurt of that one. Orbital only invested, though, by the side of Kanga. And now it's Easy and Major starting to light up this scoreboard. I like to see it. Bliss, of course, adaptability in their comp. Ronski onto the Reyna. Not Jet this time. It's interesting to see no Jet here from the side of Kanga either. It would seem Clutchy in recent times has shied away from the Jet, but he's brought it back in this series so far. He's played it on 2 maps. But he's on the Raze, and I have to say, lockdown available for Freshest if he wants to use. They have the From the Shadows. Looking to fake this B hit. Now knows the ult comes out. Are they still thinking about this hit? Spike's not going to be picked up. This is interesting. They're baiting it all out. Jungle going to be finding a player detained. What just happened? Lukey lost his mind, it would seem. Cora takes the lurking, a main player, but I thought this was a fake for Bliss, but it's actually turned into a hit. Jungle finds Lukey on the detain a little bit late for Lukey. Res comes from Koro. They have this site. Ronski's on the lurk over towards lower mid. Player in spawn. Easy's cautious of the A main play. Here's now the footsteps come out. He's able to find that first kill. Ronski now catches Sicko in the ultimate, though. Showstopper pulled by Clutchy. It's 2 from Greg. Showstopper lands on a jungle. Now it's up to Freshest all of a sudden in this 1v2 scenario. Spike hasn't been tapped. He's got it lined up. He's got to look for Clutchy, though. This is so hard to hit. Though Clutchy over peaks. Freshest able to win it. Kanga with so many kills gifted to them. You saw Greg took the 2 in heaven. Clutchy was able to take the player in sight. Overstepping, it would seem. The nerves getting to Kanga now. Bliss find 11. And Kanga find themselves on pistol. Freshest going huge in the clutch. Able to isolate that dually. Able to find Clutchy. A crucial one at that. A clutch kill in the end. The clutch round from Bliss. That went all the way of Kanga. That was their round to win. Fortunately not able to, it would seem. 2 ults still available. It's the Rolling Thunder that was pulled by Sicko, but it was a sick flank from Ronski. Clutchy's invested a Vandal into this one. He's got light armor too. They're half bought into this one. The side of Kanga. Oh, Ronski. No, no, no. Clutchy's not having a good one, to say the least. Koro takes another player towards a main on the lurk this time again. The Empress popped. Now the split to come towards heaven. Ronski needs to be cautious. The player underneath him, though. It's not Sicko peeking at the same time. Sicko able to trade it, but Ronski's on for 3. Ronski starts to light up the scoreboard with Jungle. Still, though, 2 left alive. No orbital. Greg has retreated a Vandal. He loses his life to Ronski. Koro dead to right. Match point now for Bliss. 2-0 in this season. Series points for Kanga. Bliss about to be your champions. Kanga. So many rounds they had go their favor. They're just not able to close it. It's series grand final point for Bliss. 1 away from being crowned your Let's Play Live Summer Cup Legends champions. Ronski on the lurk this time. He's got Major over with him. Wall immediately shot down. Clutchy tosses all the intel, tosses all the util. Greg's gotten close. They're playing a little bit cautious here. The side of Bliss. Eye comes out. Ronski's behind the wall. He's called for the backup. He's got the rotation out here. He's trying to find the head tap. He can't find it. Koro. Filthy judge user. Finding another kill. Kanga aren't done with this series yet, it would seem. Wrap around though. Koro is going to be taken by Easy. It's a tripwire there. Very nicely played by Lukey. But she's cautious. He knows Easy's behind this wall. Does he know Jungle has gone up it? Lukey's been dispatched over at B. That means Jungle's able to get up for free, but he's not able to get that kill. That almost went Bliss's favor. Kanga thanking their lucky stars for that one. Clutchy next to the wall. Precious on the long wrap. That wall gonna about to go down in just a second. 30 seconds on the clock. Freshest. Gonna wrap up through heaven and side. Kanga, they're gonna expect it. Footsteps be made. Presence be known. Precious is gonna have to go huge here from heaven if they want to find this. They know Clutchy's backside. They know there's a player in screens, but it's quick and clean. And it's clean cut. 12-10, 10-12 here. Kanga aren't going to bow just yet. We look at the scoreboard. It's again Koro with his judge play going huge at that A main side. Shutting down time and time again. Shutting down a Bliss player. 22 kills for Jungle. 21 for Ronski. Still tournament and series point. Kanga are going to need 2 to go to overtime. They're going to need these 2 to take us there. Ult's available for 3 to the 1 of Bliss. It's res available for easy. The orb being taken. Do they know that there's a player here though? Clutchy might be in a very nice off angle. Cage comes out. They're going to trip into it. Wait it out. Clutchy with discipline. Only able to find 1 though. Bliss able to read it. They've got lockdown now available for Freshest. They find that entry kill on a Sicko. They pop the ultimate as soon as they can. But there's players dropping like dominoes. Lukey's taking another towards this site. They haven't planted the spike just yet. They're looking for kills in the blood of the eyes and the blood of the enemy. Ronski taking 2. Orbital comes out. Greg now 1v3. What does he have left against Bliss? He's got the kill on Aronski. Showstopper pulled by Major. It goes to the raft to the Showstopper to close it out. Lights out in this game. Lights out in this series. 13-10. Team Bliss are your Let's Play Live Summer Cup Legends champions. A 3-0 sweep of Kanga this evening. Ronski going huge on the first bloods. Ronski going huge in the series overall. What a well-fought game from the side of Bliss. We look at the scoreboards. The GGs are called. Kanga, it just wasn't their evening this evening. And Bliss, they take a 3-0 over the likes of Kanga this evening. And guys, that is going to be our series. A dominant showing from Bliss this evening. Ronski just filthy numbers across the board. We saw 33 on Icebox from him. Very, very clean and cut, it would seem. We're going to close out Valorant. It would seem it's bugging out my camera. Apologies for that. I'm just going to fix it up again real quick so we can do the wrap up here. Guys, 3-0 from Bliss this evening. And 6-1 in the series overall, season overall. And, well, that is going to be it. That is going to be Bliss to be your Let's Play Live Summer Cup Legends 2021 champions. I give my round of applause. That was a phenomenal series from everyone on Bliss. I give my credit to Ronski, but that series overall from the entire Bliss roster just looked well-oiled. A complete machine in the server and out. Bliss, from Fun Crew in the start of the season, one of the favorites to win it all potentially as we looked at the results start to go their way. 6-1 to now 3-0. 2-0 in the playoffs. Of course, they had a forfeit win. But guys, that is going to be the series drawn to a close. Bliss again are your Let's Play Live Summer Cup Legends champions. But guys, we've got an MVP award to announce. It's our Vodafone MVP award brought to you by the casters and the admin team. And, well, we give no further ado than to call Pex from Mindfreak our Vodafone New Zealand MVP award. Of course, he will be taking home 150 New Zealand dollars. Pex, one of those players that we didn't see at the start of this season. He came in to this Mindfreak roster on the 18th of March under the alias of Wildflower. He was formerly on the Overpower Straight roster, came into Mindfreak and absolutely started to tear it up. Clutch after clutch, round after round. You saw him take it as Rainer on that Ascent map. And, well, it's my pleasure to announce Pex as our Vodafone MVP. Pex from Mindfreak, if you don't know. a player formerly of CS background, but now coming into Valorant, coming into his own in this Mindfreak roster. Mindfreak coming to their own as team, as players themselves. And of course, I give a shout out to Mindfreak as well if you're watching. And I give a shout out to all of you in the chat that are watching this evening. Again, Bliss are your Let's Play Live Summer Cup Legends champions. Pex is your Vodafone MVP for the season. Guys, that is going to be it all drawn to a close. Let's Play Live Summer Cup Legends 2021. And hopefully you've enjoyed this season overall. Of course, I'm your gracious host, and I've been throughout the season. 2Tap Tony. I've watched these players been molded into AIM Gods All-Stars, and an all-star performance there from Bliss this evening. Guys, if you enjoyed what you heard from me this evening, and you want to give me a quick bit of love in my inbox, of course, my @ is at 2Tap Tony. I give a quick shout out to our lovely admin team overall, making the season run so smoothly. Rosa, Ezekiel, Ezra, Shinya, even all the LPL staff, all the players, all the teams that have played and made this Summer Cup what it is. It couldn't have been possible without them. We had players, you know, had to forfeit games. We've had players had a few emergencies here. We've had some subs come in. I think of Yakuza. I think of Andy as well from AGG. Again, I'll give a props to him. He's a very sharp individual from AGG. Guys, that's going to be it for us for this season. This has been the Let's Play Live Summer Cup Legends. Appreciate you all in the chat. Appreciate you all in the server. Much love. I give my props to you. And we're going to draw it to a close. Again, shout out to Vodafone. Shout out to, of course, LPL. And, well, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Bliss up, it would seem, in the chat. Guys, that's going to be it for me. Peace out. Have a good evening.
I just time traveled. Today's a big day for past me. He just got the latest Vodafone broadband with super Wi-Fi. Wow. Which finally means Wi-Fi in all 4 corners of the house. What? Even there? I've got Wi-Fi in the garage. Yeah, we do. See ya. Oh, it's still in the garage. Yeah. Super Wi-Fi. Multiple Wi-Fi guaranteed.